Have you ever thought about how quickly it takes a master cyclist, so a cyclist in their 40s, 50s, and up the way, to adapt from aerobic training, VO2 training, threshold training, lactate threshold training, and strength training? Well, this video is for you. Part one, I'm going to talk about aerobic training. Now, aerobic training actually takes a lot longer than the other training systems to develop our aerobic base from, but there are a few things I need you to consider first. If you're a master cyclist and you've been riding for a very long time, you've probably already built this massive pool of aerobic capacity, which you just need to keep sort of like tapping on to maintain. And if you're fairly new to cycling, so you've only been cycling for maybe 2 to 3 years, then you probably want to pay attention to this. And if you've been riding for a lengthy amount of time, you probably want to pay attention to this too. Aerobic training adaptations is actually quite complex. It takes about 2 to 4 weeks of aerobic training for the mitochondrial enzymes to start upregulating themselves, and 6 to 12 weeks for beneficial myoglobin and capillarization starts to happen. And in 8 to 20 weeks, you start to see changes in cardiac remodeling, so stroke volume. I'll go back to what I said at the start. If you're new to cycling, this is going to be at the upper end of what I've just talked about. And if you've been consistent with your cycling over time, then it's going to be at the lower end. I'll say this again because it needs to be said. Sitting in aerobic capacity is what builds everything that I've just talked about. And this is the issue I see with a lot of master cyclists. They just push boundaries on their aerobic capacity, so they actually are blunting their training adaptation and scratching their heads as to asking themselves why they're not increasing their aerobic pool. It's because they're just not training it. Well, I say not training it, they are, but they're basically inefficiently training it. If you found any of that helpful, then drop me a like and a follow, because tomorrow I'm going to talk about VO2 training and how quickly you adapt from that.